Welcome everyone. Today we'll reflect on our experience evaluating and developing language learning materials. Each of you will contribute insights backed by at least three research-based categories process.
Okay. The first one. What were the most challenging aspects of evaluating and developing materials?
One challenge was ensuring our materials follow second language acquisitions theories while remaining engaging. Balancing authenticity and usability was difficult. Authentic materials provide rich exposure but can complex.
Another challenge is, applying a systematic evaluation process. And initially, our approach was influenced. Was intuitive, and also that we later used, McDonald's and short framework. So, which I think is focused on pre-use, in-use, and also post-use evaluation.
For me, I struggle with adapting materials for different proficiency levels. Alice emphasized task-based learning, so we decided materials promoting interaction and problem solving.
I agree with you, and for me, the most challenging aspect of evaluating and developing materials is developing learner-centered materials require deep thinking, and research-based students highlights the importance of relevant, so we ensured our material were culturally appropriate.
Okay, got it. And come to the next one. How did your understanding of materials development evolve throughout the process?
Initially, I show material access textbooks, but Tomlinson explained that material include video, discussion, and real-world objects, thus expanding our perspective.
I realized that material should be, adaptable and responsive to learners instead of just, fixed structures.
Before I thought materials were static, but now I understand they should be interactive and engaging, just like the literature.
Right. So we learned that experiential learning, exposing learners to real-world scenarios, and enhances language retention. Right.
Okay. Maybe we should go to the next one. What criteria did you use when evaluating materials and why?
Well, as far as I remember, we follow Tomlinson's key principles. Like impacts, does the material engage learner? Usability, is it accessible or clear? And exposure, does it provide rich language input?
We also, referenced ELT's, ELT's framework. That's ensuring that interaction and learner autonomy were prioritized.
Our evaluation included literature's analytical model, which offers objective criteria for assessing the materials.
And for me, I checked how culturally relevant the material was, aligning them with learner interest.
Okay, that's my turn. How did the material align with the language acquisition theories?
We ensure that materials encourage comprehensible input by helping learners acquire language naturally.
We also, that incorporates, task-based learning, that's to promote the real-world communication as over, just passive learning.
Yeah, and the materials included problem-solving tasks. Well, it is aligning with the cognitive engagement theories.
I agree with you. And for me, I also design activity activating prior knowledge, making learner contextual, meaningful, followed by student. Okay, let's see. Okay, how did you apply research-based insight to improve the material?
We use authentic materials like articles to provide real-life exposure.
We prioritize visuals and multimodal content to enhance comprehension.
We also integrate the collaborative task, ensuring learners actively engage with the materials.
And I think material feature problem solving exercise, fostering critical thinking and interaction.
Okay, the next one. What three research-based sources most influence your reflections?
The first one must be Tom Dixon's, like principles for material development and evaluation.
Let's see. How about Crescent? It's about that the input hypothesis, emphasizing comprehensible exposure.
Well, sorry, I think Alice, because the task-based learning framework supporting the real-world interaction.
That's a good idea, but I prefer nuance because the importance of learner-centered and problem-solving activity is important.
Well, you're right.
Only the last one. What insights did you gain about learners' need through this process?
Well, learner needs interactive, problem-solving tasks reflecting real-world context.
And to me, material should be designed with the culture, relevance, and adaptability.
Well, for me, the engagement increase when the materials are challenging yet achievable.
And for me, learner autonomy improves when they can self-evaluate progress.
That's it. Thank you, everyone. Your insights provide valuable perspectives on material evaluation and development. Your reflections show a deep understanding of research-based principles and their practical applications.